Available at Gallant Guitars.
Good morning. Today we're going to cover a little bit of things I've kind of wanted to share with future guitar players. If you're new to playing guitar, learn how to play guitar, or you're just going out to simply buy your first new guitar. There's a lot of different things to take account for. It doesn't matter really all your pedals and everything. Over here you can't see off the camera, but I've just got a little Marshall amp that has built-in effects with it and stuff. But I wanted to cover today like the basics of your guitars. A traditional acoustic, which is this here, has no pickups, no plug-ins, nothing like that. Now some of them do come in and they have a equalizer on. They take a 9-volt and you know, you can plug it in an amplifier, and you can also buy external pickups for these kinds. This is just a traditional one. As you can tell, it doesn't have any effects, but this is, you know, kind of what it sounds like. And that's your basic acoustic. Now, when you come to electric guitars, it's a little bit different. Some have what they call active electronics, active pickups. Some don't, you know, and that makes a big difference. The type of guitars too has a lot to do with your sound. Plug this in here real quick. Now this is a Fender Telecaster. I call it my country guitar because it has that, as you can tell, a twangy kind of. And with a little bit of distortion or whatever, you get kind of that twangy, you know. That's pretty much the treble-ish. Now if I add a lot of distortion to that and want to really rock it out, so hang on. And you can tell, you know, it gets a little bright sound, but a little bit of bright, and you know, I call it, like I said, I call it my country guitar. And this guitar, type of guitar, it does not have any kind of electronics in it. It's just your wire goes into your guitar and your pickups, and there's nothing in there. It has a brighter pickups. Now if I take this guitar, if I show you right here on the inside, see there's your volume and your volume and your toggle switch right here. There's no electronics in there whatsoever, but it has a little bit different pickups in it. And this also goes to you guys that, you know, you might want to be a blues player, a rock player, And that's something you got to pick too. You know, you got to pick the type of guitar that fits the style that you're going to play, I guess. At least that's what I've always did. Now see, it's not so bright. And if I put a little bit of distortion, and with a lot of distortion, and now you can tell a little bit of the difference here from the Telecaster to this when I do the string shrills. String shrills is and it's got a nice crunchy, and it's a clean guitar, you know, because it doesn't have electronics, so that is a little bit cleaner. That's one advantage you have over an active electronics guitar. And you know, the leads. You can still do the shrill. It's not quite as bright as the Telecaster, and that's one without active electronics. Me, I prefer active electronics because I like screaming guitars and everything. And I'll show you this one here. Let's see, that one there has a little chipboard in there. I don't know if you can see that right in there. And it takes a 9-volt battery. It has a bunch of wires in there, and it has 3 pickups, or 3 one's a volume, a tone, and a bass, and then you have your 5-way position that does back and forth your pickups. On a clean, this one. Now I haven't messed with the volume, and you can already see or tell maybe how much louder it is. And that's because of that active electronics and that battery. It acts as a booster. Now I'm going to put a little bit of distortion on it. And see, I don't even have to hardly pick these strings on this guitar, where the red one I just played, I got to really, you know, kind of tweak on it. Get that shrill. And now if I add a whole bunch of distortion, you can tell the sustain and everything's more higher output because that battery acts as a booster kind of, and it amplifies everything, so it's a lot easier to do the string shrills and your screams or whatever you want to call it. Harmonics. See, it holds it out a lot longer. Now I'll go back to the red one, and I'll play that same little riff to show you the difference. Same amount of distortion. I haven't messed with the volume. And you know, I don't know if you can tell the difference from the tape, but I like the active electronics. It boosts the sound. The only bad thing is if you get around a lot of lights, sometimes you tend to get a hum, so you have to kind of back off your overdrive a little bit, or your distortion. Where a guitar like this, that doesn't have that kind of electronics in it, so it doesn't actually get a hum. So anyways, that's kind of my tip for today. It helps some of you. If you have any questions, you can write me. Drop me an email at fingersphillips@yahoo.com. And stay tuned. Next time we'll cover intonation and set up strings and stuff. So, hope you enjoy. Have a good day.